Now, I don't know. I guess because I'm talking about the positive things, uh, it put me in a situation the other day where some older gentlemen, two Caucasians and one mixed guy, they approached me because I had a problem with my property, and I told people to leave my property alone. But they approached me and they told me that they belong here and that I need to chill out, and nobody had touched my property. But they were surrounded by say about 8 or 9 young gentlemen who life has been like giving them the bad cards. You know what I mean? So these young guys, been involved with a rough lifestyle. But what they did not know is that I talk to the young men, all of them, everyone I meet, and I try to promote positive things. So we got in a heated argument, and I told them simply that I will not be intimidated by you. You will not use these young brothers as a tool of intimidation. And I asked them to stop encouraging the young man to be violent and to do dumb things and get involved with crime, because they have been doing it all their life and they profit from it. Now you probably say, and how they profit from it? I'm going to tell you how they profit from it. This is what they do. This is the game plan. Now, I didn't know all this time how it actually worked, but the other night, that was good, see. That was good. You outnumbered me by a lot of men, and the argument was heated. Violence didn't take off because I didn't allow it to, because I know how to talk. And I explained to these guys that game that they play where they pressure people and involve them with a lot of chaos and just a messed up lifestyle, and just everywhere they go they just cause problems, and they involve it with the people that's around them. But most times when they do that, it's the people that are around them that suffer from it. The young brothers are the ones who get locked up for it, and they do time because you encourage them to do dumb things. So, like I said, long time ago, it's not racism in Bermuda. We have a different situation in Bermuda. I believe his name was Farrakhan, who came down here in 2007, 2008, and he came to investigate, to get information on the gang life in Bermuda. So he left her with nothing because he was confused. He was totally confused because the gang life here in Bermuda is so precise. The gang members don't even know why they're gang members. They don't even know they got hit and got played. It's these older guys that know your yeses and your nos and know what your choices will be, because they lived it too. And they try to inflict their life on you and put you through the same situations that they went through. But they don't provide. No, I wouldn't say they don't provide. Because when you do get in trouble, that's what it's all about. Getting your trust. So they get you in trouble and they bail you out. And then you trust them. even though you thought that it was you entirely that made the wrong decision. But it wasn't you entirely. You had been got. You got had, hoodwinked, bamboozled. You got tricked into being a gangster. It's easy for Bermudians to see it, right? Because we're not American. That American lifestyle, that was inflicted on us by these people, these grown men. A lot of these men, they were very, very good at it. They are like in an age group between 50 and 70, 80 years old. These are old brothers, you know? But they continue to encourage the gangster mentality on this peaceful nation. Now, I understand that you need workers, and I don't fight against a person trying to find somebody to work for them. But if you encourage a person's lifestyle that leaves them with no other choices but to take the choice that you present to them, I don't think that's right. I think that violates human rights laws that haven't been recognized yet. And the only way to get it is to fight for it. So there are other brothers in Bermuda who are intelligent enough to understand that there's something going on. It's something where you always have a certain person that they are doing good. They live in a big house paid for, house handed down. They got this little hustle, right? But they need workers. And they don't do the work themselves. They never do the work themselves. They do the easiest part of the work, So, if you're a person like me, and you feel that there's groups of men, older men, that continue to cause through manipulation, right, and gossip, because they use gossip as a tool to break you. See what I mean? At the same time that they're helping you when you fall, they're going around the corner and gossiping about you. That gives you a bad name. So when you walk into a store, people you don't even met yet, they judge you. That's because those guys already been there before you. They was in the door before you. They went in and they gave a description of you. They validated you. And Miss Dean, me and her, when she used to have our talk show, right? I used to call up there, and she used to, me and her used to get in some deep debates. And she always used to say, do not allow someone to validate you on those lines. And I remember I told her one time, I said, look, I'm not allowing people to validate me. It's just that the people that get the validation, you don't know who they are. But now, it's been revealed to me a few of the people who they are, right? And it was hard to fight because I didn't know their motive or the goal. But now I know the goal. Their objective is not to keep you out of work, to get you locked up. They will do everything possible to get you locked up. This man came to me with a group of men, right, to be witnesses for them of what was potentially going to go on when they approached me. They all surrounded me, and they came at me with intimidation, hoping that I would respond violently. But I've been in this game a long time, and I told them, I'm not the person that you think I am. I said, you know how I react to things, confirming that they know that I have a temper. So for them to approach me the way that they did on the issues that they had, with the amount of people that they had, and for them to tell me that we are all witnesses, because that's what they said, we are all witnesses to say that it didn't happen. They said that to my face, like some gangsters. For real? Well, let me tell you this, right? I took a letter. I typed up a letter. Typed up 2 letters. And I'm going to present it to the Fisheries Department. I'm going to present it to the chairman of the fishing committee. I'm also going to present it to the farmers organization. I don't know the exact name of it, but I'm going to present it to them. And there's one more person I'm going to present it to, the ombudsman's office. Because the ombudsman's office is going to fight for me. These men work in these industries. And the more they have out of work young people struggling, the more they could pick from. They are doing it for the whole organization, so that the whole organization could pick and choose workers and pay them any money. Some of them just pay them with birds. I planted a little garden, right? A little small garden. It's only about a foot by a foot. It has a corn plant in it. It has a bean plant in it. And it has a honeydew melon plant in it. And I talked to the people that run the property, and they said it's okay. It's just a little small little thing. This guy, because he's involved with the farmer situation, and he makes money over farming, he was drinking next to my garden and left beer bottles in my little square. It's blocked off with little blocks. It's 1 block by 1 block by 1 block by 1 block to make a square. And he dropped birds in that. And not only that, he peed on my vegetables that I'm trying to grow, because I can't grow vegetables at my apartment. So I left that alone. But the other night when they came to me and approached me the way that they did, I said, this man is evil. He is from an era when his people were on top when Bermuda was having slavery. His people handed down his wealth. You know? They used to hang us. People don't know that. People don't realize that. You know? They used to hang us. And they used to hang us and put us on display on the island. And they used to let us just hang there to show all the other niggas. I hate using that word, but that's how they looked at us back then. We were niggas. And look at me. This is why they pick on me. I have this look. See me? I have this look. I wear a hat. My hair is messy. You know? I'm a Hebrew. My tooth is missing. But the way I talk and the education I use, they don't like that. They don't like the way I talk to them. Because I may get angry, right? But I don't use curse words when I talk. I'm angry to those types of people, especially. Because that's all they're doing it for. They will perk you and perk you and perk you and play with your emotions, just so you could respond violently. And when you respond violently, what happens? You get in trouble, right? Now, they're not gonna do that to me. They're not gonna lynch me like that. That's a lynching too. You're trying to get me in a situation where I don't have no choice but to go your way. Done. With a rope around my neck. Into the pit. But I'm not. Behind me is the island that they used to hang people. They used to hang black people on this island right there. See it? This island right here. Yeah. And they used to have us on display. Now, the island, it has a little beach there. It's called Police Beach. Right there in that little curve. Right there behind me. We are not allowed to go down on this beach, still to this day. I can't go on that beach because it's called Police Beach, right? Even though or every beach in Bermuda is public land. There's no such thing as a private beach in Bermuda. But because it's called Police Beach and it's their beach, only they could go there. But my ancestors died on that island. And I can't even visit to pay homage to my peoples. Only they could go there and celebrate the amount of people they own. You're not gonna lynch me, bastard.